Absorption
Greetings
sellers,
in the
yes.
name of Yahuwah and His Son Yahusha Mashiach. My name is Malak Shalomo. Today is the 12th of June, 2024. It's 8:41 a.m. Eastern Time. We just got the results on the core CPI. So let's see here. Let me refresh this and right. So right here. So we got core CPI month over month 0.2%, CPI month over month 0.0%, and CPI year over year is 3.3%. So the forecast on that one was 3.4%, falls short a little bit. The forecast on the month over month was 0.1%. We stayed flat 0.0%. And the previous was 0.3%, so we actually fell 3.3 points. And core CPI was 0.2%, forecast was 0.3%, fell short by 0.1%, and the forecast was actually 0.3%. So we were supposed to stay the same on that one, and we fell 0.1%. All right, so next up, we have crude oil inventories at 10:30 a.m. and I actually have a call position on options on WTI. So we'll see what's going on with that. WTI actually had like a little bounce. I think yesterday. Let me just check on that real quick. Let me see here. Where is WTI? Where are you? All right, and the pre-market is still looking good. It's at 2.23, so it's still looking good. We had that bounce yesterday. This nice reversal here on the 1-hour chart took us up to weekly Camarilla R4, and we touched previous week's high. So this is looking good for the call position. And let's see if that rides up. So let's see here. Just fix this 1 second. Currency pairs, let's go GBP USD. All right, so it looks like the US dollar fell. Let's go over to the US dollar. This is the 1-hour chart. That fell crazy, came back down to the first lower deviation band right here at 12,979, and this is the Dow Jones FXCM dollar index. Right, so let me just point this out. This is not the Dixie, this is more comprehensive. So if you want to check it out, it's Dow Jones FXCM dollar index. All right, so let's see here. All right, so on the 1-hour chart, I was saying yesterday in my FOMC video, kind of like my little technical analysis and forecast, I was saying around here is the first target. This is floor pivot R1, Camarilla R4 on the weekly. So 52, 40, 25, 50, 54, 32 on Camarilla R4. So with the news, core CPI that shot up, and let's see, we broke all these resistance here. I was saying yesterday, I had this note here that we need other time frame buyers to push through this level. We got those guys coming in here, so they're front running the FOMC Fed funds rate. And yeah, I don't really know what strategy to use. Well, let's say it like this. I don't have a strategy for this kind of move here, right? Because Camarillas is an overlapping higher value day. We're here at 53.9825. Just point that out, right? So that's Camarilla R3. So if we're bullish, looking for like maybe a retest here of the mid 54.06 or Camarilla R4 at 54 12.46. Hold on. Yeah, 54.12.50 right there, Camarilla R4. That's coupled with 54.12.25 floor pivot R2. So I guess this is the first retest level here. Not really sure if I even want to take that kind of reversal, because with this liquidity that shot up here. Let me switch over to Bookmap, the Bookmap feed, right? So if you look here, right, Bookmap shows you the gap right there where there wasn't any orders filled, right? We just shot up there from this level here, right? The big buying came in and it just sweep the book. Now, when you sweep the book like this empty level right here, that gotta get filled, right? So most likely they're gonna come back down. So this is coming back down to where, like a 5400 level. So if it's 5400 is the beginning kind of the move. Let's see here. So 5400 would be around this VWAP level here, right? So around the mid, looking for a fill of that gap right there in the liquidity, right? So let me just show you that again. You can see that gap right there. No orders were placed in between that level, right? We just broke up, sweep the book, came up here to 54.24, somewhere around there, right? Or what was the high? 54.32, right? So we just shut up, right? So that's basically what, 30 points, a 30-point move, somewhere around there. So just go back to trading view, right? So basically, yeah, that's kind of like my setup right there. Retest of VWAP, 5400 area, somewhere around here. The base of this move, R1, 53.99.25. That's R1, right? R1, floor pivot R1 right there. Right, so anywhere around this area, man. Basically a VWAP retest. If we keep going, then I'm not gonna chase this, right? This is looking like a little bull flag right there. People might be jumping in here, but I'm not gonna jump in here with 40 minutes to go for the RTH open. I'm not gonna jump in here for taking this as a long to where really, you know what I'm saying? This is floor pivot R4, heavy resistance area. We could break out from this today and trend higher, you know, into no man's land. If we cross this level here, we're crossing all the pivots, so this is no man land, right? There's no targets for me to really set. Let's see here. Let's go back to the weekly levels on the hour chart. They might have some levels there, right? So we're basically looking at floor pivot R2 at 54.55 as a target. If we break out of Camarilla R4 at 54.32 on the weekly, that's weekly Camarilla R4 to floor pivot, weekly floor pivot R2. So let's see, that's 23-point move. So maybe that's something to consider as well. So I guess if we do build out a little structure here, break above, retest this high, and then go, could possibly get to that floor pivot R2 level. And that's basically it, man. I'm not really seeing much more than that. You know what I mean? This is not really like this is just reading the technicals. This isn't really like a a set strategy that I have. This is just going with price action and what might be happening here with like retests of VWAP and stuff like that. So with that being said, I'll lower my risk and maybe or maybe not take a trade. So we'll see. All right, y'all, it's Malak Sholomo. That's my little pre-market ETH analysis after the core CPI. And let's see if we take a trade today. All right, y'all, trade safe and stay blessed.